Hi, dear girls and boys, how are you? It's Miss Salwa again. Today, this is video number 11. We are going to start Unit 10. It's going to be on Tuesday, 31st of March 2020. And our unit today will be related to career choices. Today, we are going to study the vocab and then we are going to read a text. Unit 10 Career Choices. Marketing. Promoting your product, finding customers, تسويق. Recruiting, finding suitable employees, توظيف. Pensions, money you save over lifetime to pay for your old age. Calculations, maths, work with numbers, حسابات. Web inquiries, online questions, استفسارات على النت. Career, it means job or profession. مهنة أو وظيفة. Headphones, a piece of equipment that you wear over your ears to listen privately to the radio, music, etc. سماعات الأذن. Interpret. Interpret means someone who translates spoken words from one language into another. Seminar. A class on the particular subject usually given as a form of training. It means ندوة or workshop. Regional, إقليمي, relating to a particular region or area. Rewarding, giving personal satisfaction, يستحق. Attribute, a quality or feature that is considered to be good or useful in a person, يعني سمات شخصية. Attribute. Okay, secure, it means آمن أو safe, free from danger. Surveyor, a person whose job is to measure the conditions of a building or to record the details of an area or land. مساح الأراضي أو العقار. Type. Competent. Having enough skill or knowledge to do something to a satisfactory standard. يعني كفؤ. Adaptable. Able to adapt to new conditions or situations. قابل للتكيف. Conscientious means showing a lot of care and attention. It is conscientious. Conscientious, it means يفعل ما يملي عليه الضمير. Conscientious. Okay. Keen, having or showing eagerness or interest in something, يعني متحمس. Enthusiastic. Enthusiastic means showing a lot of interest and excitement about something. متحمس. Reference, مرجع. A person who provides information about your character and abilities. Now let's start with expressions and collocations, and you have to memorize these things by heart. Take a course, يعني يأخذ دورة. Feeling of satisfaction, الشعور بالرضا. Make sure something is secure, التأكد من أن شيء ما آمن. Get a job, يحصل على وظيفة. Now phrases with prepositions. نشوف أحرف الجر بتيجي مع أي كلمات. شو أحرف الجر بتيجي مع الكلمات الآتية. Decide on, يقرر في موضوع معين. Work as, يعمل ك. Good at, جيد في. Translate into, يترجم إلى. Now these are the vocabulary. And on page 72 in the student's book, we have some words here. عندك headphones, it means سماعات الأذن, the phones that you put in your ears and they have a band around your head. Interpreter, it means translator. Regional, it means sectional, يعني إقليمي أو territorial. Rewarding, يستحق, deserving. Secure, it means safe. Seminar, it means ورشة عمل or workshop or course. Translation, معناها ترجمة. Now let's move to the text. It's called My Job is an Interpreter. عملي كمترجمة. My name is Fatima Musa and I have worked as an interpreter for 5 years. Many students have emailed me about my work because they want to know what it would be like to do my job. So here is my reply. So this is Fatima Musa. She's going to talk about her job as interpreter or as a translator. Many people ask her, many students in fact ask her, what is it like to be an interpreter or a translator? And now she's going to explain to them about her job as a translator. I have always been fond of languages. My father worked in many different countries when I was young, and we usually traveled with him. When we visited a country, I always wanted to learn the language. At school, I was very good at English. Therefore, I decided on a career as an interpreter. So she was moving with her father. Her father's job required moving from one country to another. So she used to go with her father from one place to another, from one country to another, and she was very much fond of languages. She always wanted to learn the language of the country that she went to, but the language that she liked the most and she was very good at is English. And she said that she was very good at English at school, so that's why she decided later on, her career is going to be as interpreter since she likes languages, and she was very good in English again. My job now involves going to important conferences and seminars around the world. So her job, because she's an interpreter, she's wanted and she's required in many places. She goes from one place to another. What for? This is to translate in conferences and in workshops around the world. When a person speaks in English at a conference, I listen to what they say through headphones. I then translate into Arabic while the speaker is talking. I give the translation through headphones to other people at the meeting. And this means that anyone in the room who speaks Arabic can understand what people are saying. So she says that, she has a headphone and she's listening, or she listens to the speaker, and the speaker, taban, he's speaking in English. She's listening very carefully, and then she's translating what that person says into Arabic. And she gives that translation through headphones to other people so that all people can understand what this person is talking about. Is it an easy job? Not at all. English is not the same in all English-speaking countries. So she said that it's not an easy job, it's a very difficult job because English language differs from one country to another. For example, the English words that are used in India are sometimes different to the words that people use in the UK, the USA, or Australia. So she said it's okay, it's English language, but in every country they use different vocabs, they use different words. So language is not the same in all countries. So it's different than UK and USA or Australia or India, it's different. As well as knowing regional English, you also need to know a lot of specialist language. So it's not only the language that you learn in university also, but you should know the language that people speak in their countries. Some of the words that are used to talk about business, science, or law, for example, make it almost a different language. Yes. So they say that some words that used about work or about science or about certain law. So if you translate it, you have to use other words. It's not the same. So you have to be very cautious. You have to be very careful. Unless you have a language degree, you will not be able to become an interpreter. So if you don't study English at college or university, if you don't have an English degree, إذا ما عندك درجة علمية في اللغة الإنجليزية, or for example في اللغة, whatever, English or any other language, so you will not be able to become an interpreter. So you have to study it. Provided that you have a postgraduate qualifications, you will probably get a job as an interpreter quite quickly. So they say if you have a degree from university and then after the university you have some kind of training, and you have some kind of experience, you have got some courses, then you will be ready to get a job very quickly, very fast. If you get an interview for a job, you will need to show that you have good listening skills and a clear speaking voice. So if you have an interview, you should show to the interviewer, لازم أنا أفرج الشخص اللي بده يقابلني that I have many qualifications. إيش هم المؤهلات اللي أفرجيه إياها؟ That number one, إنه you have good listening skills. عندي مهارات استماعية جيدة، ممتاز. فأنت لازم تكون مستمع جيد. And you will also need to show that you can think quickly. كمان لازم تفكر بسرعة. Sometimes you have to translate the meaning of the language, not the exact words. يعني بعض الأحيان أنت بتترجم المعنى وليس الكلمات بذاتها. and that you are able to concentrate for long periods of time وأنك أنت على قدرة أنك تركز لفترات طويلة because you have to listen and at the same time you have to translate and this is not an easy job. فلازم يكون في عندك يعني high standard of concentration عشان تقدر تجمع to combine between these two things, listening carefully and interpreting or translating correctly. So you have to show the interviewer that you have a good listening skills. This is number one. And also that you can think quickly and that you are able to concentrate for long periods of time. So these are the most important things. If you are successful, it is a secure and rewarding job. So if you have these qualifications and you are successful in the translation, then you have a secure, you have a safe job. Okay, you will guarantee a good job. Okay, and you will be paid well. You will probably need to travel a lot, but that is not a problem as long as you enjoy visiting other countries. Of course, because you have to attend some conferences or workshops or whatever, so you have to move from one country to another. So you will visit different countries, you will travel all the time. So if you don't have any problem with traveling, then it'll be fine. It is a very responsible job, yes. Yes, it has a big responsibility. I am aware that if I translate things badly, it could affect an important law or trade agreement between countries. Yes, يعني suppose that I'm translating law أنا عم بترجم مثلا قانون معين. If I mistranslate it, then I will change. It's a disaster. يعني مصيبة. Or for example, if I'm translating an agreement between two countries, if I did not translate it well, رح يصير في مشاكل, problems between the two countries. So I have to translate very carefully and very well. However, you get a huge feeling of satisfaction when you know that people understand everything that you translate. At the same time, if you get out of the conference and everybody was very happy and everybody understood what was the speaker talking about, then you will be very satisfied, you will be very happy because everyone will appreciate that. طيب هلا after you read the text here, we have some questions. Read the text, then answer the question that follows. So look at the questions. They are from number 1 to number 9. Look at them carefully. Try to answer the questions, and after that you will have on page 6, you will have the model answers from 1 to 9. Okay, so answer them, dear students, first, and then check and compare your answers with the model answers. Now, at the end of the page here, we have some answers of the student's book exercise. It's on page 73, exercise 4. These are the model answers, and the exercise is on page 73, student's book, and exercise 4. So read the questions again, try to answer them, and compare your answer with the model answers you have on the paper. Now, please, all of you, open your workbooks on page 49. Page 49, workbook, career choices, vocabulary, exercise 1. Complete the sentences with words or phrases from the box. One word or phrase is not needed. The first one is done for you. Career, it means مهنة أو وظيفة. Okay, this is your profession. Headphone, it means سماعات الأذن. Interpreter, it means translator. Seminar, it means workshop or course. Regional, it means sectional أو إقليمي. Rewarding, يعني deserving, يستحق. And translation, it means ترجمة. Please listen to the music through headphones so that you don't disturb anybody. Number 2, I have just read a translation of a book by a Japanese author. In the UK, there is a central government, but there are also regional councils around the country. My uncle is fluent in several languages. He is often able to interpret for us during conversations with foreigners. Nada made a successful presentation at a seminar in Irbid last month. Doing volunteer work can be a very rewarding experience. Now, exercise 2. Circle the correct words. Ali is thinking of having or taking a course. No, is thinking of taking a course in agriculture. I get a feeling of satisfaction or secure, of satisfaction, قناعة, after a hard day's work. Make sure your online passwords are secure or rewarding. No, secure. The passwords should be secure, should be safe. In order to work in finance, يعني with money, if you want to work with money, you need to be a very responsible person, يعني شخص مسؤول. My friend has just got a job at our local bank. So job, it means profession, مهنة, حرفة, وظيفة. This is for يعني for your life. Work, it could be something temporary, يعني أي عمل بتكلف شخص يعمل لك عمل معين. This is work. But job, it means profession. It means your job all of your life. After a long agreement or meeting, we managed to do a deal. طبعا after a long meeting, we managed to do a deal. إنه توصلنا إلى اتفاقية. طيب, now number 3. Complete the sentences with the correct prepositions from the box. One preposition is not needed, so we have to use about twice, as, at, in, into, on. Would you like to work as a teacher in a big school? We need to decide on a place to meet. Can you translate this Arabic question into English for me, please? I'd like to talk about the film I have just seen. It was brilliant. Number 5, the teacher asked us about our favorite books. My sister is really good at drawing and painting. Now that's all, my dear students, for Unit 10. Thank you very much. Until we meet in the next video, thank you and goodbye.